Hi everyone, welcome back to Jessie Lifestyle at Home. In today's video, I am just showing you a little furniture flip that I have been working on the past couple weeks. In the beginning of this clip, you saw we moved the china hutch from upstairs to downstairs, and then we moved this big bad boy upstairs, and I'm just kind of cleaning back behind where the hutch was. Ew, gross. And I will be cleaning this because this has been sitting in our garage for quite a while. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with it, and then once I figured out, this makes a great little storage closet area right outside my kids' bathroom, and it's pretty to look at. So I figured I would make it functional and pretty, and this was, like I said, covered in dust and like debris. This was a kid's wardrobe type thing turned into a TV cabinet, and we are going to be putting a solid back on the door and adding some extra shelving in there as well. I took the doors off to paint it, but eventually I just put the doors back on just because it was a little bit easier than having everything spread all out. But I wanted to give it a super good cleaning. I'm using that TSP cleaner. I show it later on in the video, but I really wanted to make sure to give it a good solid clean before I put some primer on it. Okay, here it is all wiped down. Looks a lot better, a lot cleaner anyway. I'm going to prime the whole thing, and my husband is going to put a new back on it, a solid back. We're going to put a couple shelves. I need to repair this on the crown, which I'm going to figure out how to do that. And here's where my nieces and nephews, my niece and my nephews, drew all over the side of it. So hopefully with some primer and some new paint, it'll be just like new.
Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. We keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know.
For the new backer board, I'm just using thin plywood, kind of like the thin underlayment stuff. This stuff has actually got, all wood products have gotten so expensive. This used to be like $10 or $15 a sheet, and now it's like $20 a sheet. It's crazy. But I am just making sure to give it a good coat of primer, and once that dried, we went ahead and attached it to the back. Here is the shelf that was originally in there, and then you see that raw piece of wood. That's the new shelf we're going to be putting in there. This is the stuff that I used earlier to clean. It just kind of really gets everything off of the wood. This was like factory painted previously, so I'm just making sure to give it a good prime and let the prime set for a while before putting the paint on it. And this was a lot of priming. I forgot how painting a piece of furniture inside and out just takes like a lot of work. Just especially this with the detail around the crown, and then they have like the wooden details and like all the little flourishes. I think this thing is so beautiful. So this isn't an antique or anything. This is like part of a like bedroom set that my grandmother had, and my sister actually ended up with this big beautiful piece. I ended up with the headboard, which used to be in Madeline's room when she was growing up, and then my grandmother's sister has the dresser that matches this. And while this isn't like an antique or anything, it's like super good quality. It's actually real wood, and then it was factory painted, so it has a really good like base coat under here. But over the years, wear and tear and moving this thing from place to place, it's kind of gotten beat up. So I'm happy that it has a home here now, and I can utilize it and use it in a functional way for our house. I was most nervous about trying to cover this graffiti on the side. I thought about get my sander out and sanding it, but I figured I would try this primer. And I did 2 coats of primer just on this little area, and it held really well. That side with the graffiti on it is going to be up against the wall anyway. So luckily, also, this is the area that the crown was broken. I bought this contour tool so I could kind of see. I could make a little jig, I guess, to help me figure out the curves of the crown molding. And I'm just going to cut it out with this like extra, I think this is like a diaper box. I'm going to cut out this so I can use it to kind of shape the quickwood stuff, this quickwood epoxy stuff that I got to fill in the gaps in the crown molding. So the quick wood is in a tube, and you cut off what you need, and then you knead it really, really well. You kind of mixed the darker outer putty with the white inner putty, and then it dries hard as a rock. And you're able to like sand it and paint it as well. So I just was using this to make sure that I have the right kind of curvature for filling it in. And luckily it didn't get broken down in like the detailed dental molding. It was just like the bigger crown at the top. I mean, it's not perfect, and I probably could have done a better job, but again, this is the side that's against the wall, and it's just not a chunk missing out anymore, so it kind of works. Like I said, I put the doors back on just because it would be easier, especially since it took me so long to actually like paint this. I did it in stages as I could later at night, listening to my audiobook, or just whenever I could get time to come up here and paint, I did. And I wanted to make sure I painted inside and out because I just wanted to make sure it was protected, and I didn't want to have to do this later on. So everything got a quick coat of paint, and then I am just using some extra paint I had in my closet from redoing my closet, and I think this is called Crisp Cotton, the color. It's kind of like an off-white, but against the yellow that this hutch used to be, it looks so bright and white, because you can kind of see where the hinges are like that yellow. It matched the previous color. I'm not sure what I want to do with that. I might just go ahead and paint over it, just because I think it'll just look better painted, even though I usually don't like to paint the hardware. So I just gave that a quick sand once it was dry, and then I'm just going to put a coat of primer over it for now, and then go back through and do a second coat of the crisp cotton. And I probably should have gotten my mouth sander out, but this little hand sander did the job of like making it look okay.
Arizona garden, stucco in the heat. Let me take you dancing. Let me get you on your feet. Arizona garden with my little cactus flower. Let the day slip away in the golden hour. We've got nothing but time and music, and a sweet cool drink in the heat. Oh, I'll be beside you every step of the way, right here beside you every step of the way. Prickly pear in a sandy bed, holding you heals me, but loving you hurts my head. Oh, Arizona girl.
I was so tired of painting. I ended up using like almost 80% of that gallon of paint on this hutch, which is crazy. I bought a whole gallon for when we did the closet, and then I only used like barely any, missing from the top, about 10% of the can, I guess, and the rest was used on this hutch, and I just think it looks so pretty. And maybe eventually I might get some like antiquing glaze and like put it into the details around the top and like the pretty wood appliques or whatever it's called. Are they called appliques? I'm not sure. But for now, everything is just crisp, white, clean, wipeable. I think it's in a satin or semi-gloss. And it just looks so good. And I'm going to have plenty of storage in here. We plan to do towels and cleaning supplies and extra like shampoos and everything to store this in here, since it's right by the bathroom, because we don't have a bathroom closet. And we really don't have a lot of storage or closet space up here, to be honest. So this will provide beautiful covered storage.
I'll be beside you every step of the way, right here beside you every step of the way, every step of the way, every step of the way, every step of the way.
And here she is. I wish I could like fill it up for you guys, but I'm gonna let it dry and like really cure for a while before I put anything in there, just because I don't want the paint to scratch or anything. I want it to get really hard and durable. And I'm probably going to end up lining the shelves as well, just in case some products leak. I'm going to get some baskets to go in those little empty spots. But since I am up here, I might as well do a mommy clean. This area is usually my older two kids' job to keep it clean up here, but I'm just going to go ahead and dust everything, clean some baseboards, and also do some carpet cleaning up here and just kind of give it a good, tidy cleanup. One thing about having the black stairs is that any speck of dust or dog hair or cat hair or fuzz or dust definitely shows up on the black woodwork. I love it. I think it's so beautiful. I think it's so drama. But yeah, it shows every hint of dust. Some people might think this is a hot mess, but honestly, having teenagers and kids hang up here all the time, this isn't this isn't as bad as it gets sometimes. But I'm just going to kind of tidy up, dust, and just kind of keep an eye on things, and give it a good mom clean. We have this, I think it's a Yeti robot vacuum up here, but I think I'm going to move it over here in the corner. This definitely helps keep the upstairs vacuumed on a regular basis, but I am going to bust out my big heavy-duty corded like carpet vacuum up here as well, and carpet clean. I'm not going to really clean these areas because it's their stuff. I don't really know what games go where or with what. I'm just trying to make it look nice and, like I said, dust, and I'm not going to be moving stuff too much around up here just because it doesn't bother me as long as it's like not overly messy. They can have their things lying out because like this is their space and I want them to feel comfortable. Man, they have so many blankets up here. That trunk right there has a full of blankets. I'm just folding blankets up here and then putting them in a pile. Eventually, some of these can live in that wardrobe as well in the drawers, extra blankets. But for now, I'm just going to fold them and kind of rearrange the couch. I would like to get up here and use my fabric shaver on this couch as well, and maybe my little green machine to kind of get little spots that are on the couch here and there. But overall, it's pretty clean, and they kind of do a good job of not totally wrecking the furniture up here.
You could call it a vision or tether. Take me to the jungle. Teach me tiger law. Read to me a poem. Sing to you a song.
So this bar area, I can't stand. I think we're going to tear this down and put a closet right here, and maybe even put a washer and dryer up here as well. I think that would serve this area so much more. Like, see how everything kind of ends up here. I'm just neatly piling things because, again, I don't know where things go or whose is what's and whatever. But I am going to kind of clean it and neatly put it in a tidy pile, as well as getting the baseboards over in this area. But I think this area would serve so much better being a closet. I got the big Bertha out, corded carpet cleaner. Jeez, vacuum up here. I think if you have like a lot of carpet, you really need a really good corded vacuum. They have so much better suction for like the thick pile carpet. And so I feel like you have to have one. I've had this one for quite a while. I think it's a Hoover. It could be a Bissell. It's one or the other. It's from Walmart. And I love this thing. And it does a good job because the entire upstairs, aside from the bathroom and this little like area in front of the bar, is carpet. So I think my cord was hitting my my vacuum, but it does a good job. And now I have my Hoover Smart Wash out here. You see that like kind of stain in the middle of the carpet? I think that's from like some kid getting sick on the carpet, and I could never really get it out. So I'm gonna try it again to get it out. I haven't carpet cleaned up here, I think probably since last Christmas, after Christmas, but definitely needed to get a couple of spots that were showing up. This one here in this area, and then there's another one behind the couch. But I love this carpet cleaner. It does such a good job, and it has a dry only feature as well. You hit it and then it just sucks either way, whether you push it forward or backwards, and it just leaves the carpets like barely wet. So like I make sure to suck all of the water out of the carpet.
To really see something other than just me, to lean in, look around, open up to the sound. If I could give you more than half an ear, if I could give you more than half an ear. I hit the brakes, throw stones into a quiet lake. What is it you're really saying? I turn the thoughts to live.
Thank you so much for watching. I am really excited about up here. Like, I have big plans for this upstairs area. I I need to like finish painting the doors, to be honest. I haven't finished painting the doors or putting the dark knobs up here. I need to I just have big plans. My husband was even talking about maybe putting beams in the loft. I don't know. We're going to be here forever, so we have plenty of time to do all the things that we want to do. But thank you so much for watching. Oh my gosh, look how dark that water is. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this motivated you to tackle an area in your home, or maybe get your paintbrush out and do a little bit of DIY. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you guys next time.